Hey guys, can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah.
All this stuff in front of us, that's not real. What's real, man?
Family, man, relationships, right? I'm where I am in life because of relationships. It's where he is in life because of relationships. You know, and that's what actually we were just talking about, that, you know, the relationships we've built here with other people and success here at the show, but, you know, and our relationship and how that's going to grow into something else and something else. Man, that's what's real, you know. And this stuff is so temporary. I'm a whisper in a wind on a pale blue dot, right? I am absolutely insignificant. I am nothing. 2,000 years from now, nobody will ever know that I exist. My goal in life is to have to rent out the Superdome, because everybody that I've positively impacted their lives during my life wants to come to my funeral. And what's real to you?
The same. I mean, you look at one of the reasons I think about where just success as an individual, where I find myself today as a person, is really a direct reflection of my friends and my family and people that have been in my life and influenced me and been there for the good times and the bad times, and you just you can't forget those moments and those, because sometimes it's the smallest thing that makes the biggest difference.
Yeah.
And then you look back and you remember that smallest moment can sometimes have the biggest impact. And there's a lot of people that I think about who have made impacts on me that probably have no idea they did.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I still quotes. I still think, or things that people say to me, and it stays with me. I can tell you some quotes that I've got from really awesome Marine infantry officers that I live by. Be cold, don't look cold. Be tired, don't look tired. Be hungry, don't look hungry. Be upset, don't look upset. Like these are things that I think every minute of my life. I'm like, all right, my feet hurt. Don't look like your feet hurt, right? It's like, don't do that. And it's how I keep myself in check and stop getting soft out here, right?
Hey, what was the worst part about SHOT Show for you? Really? This may not air. You got control over this, man. So you can just go ahead and talk to us. Like, what was the worst part about being at SHOT Show 2017?
Being tired and trying not to look tired.
What about you, man? What don't you enjoy?
I was just telling Jeff when we were walking, man, my body can probably not handle another week, but I need more time, because there was so many things that I ran into, or so many opportunities and people that I was excited about talking to, but none of us had the time. There should be a SHOT Show gathering after SHOT Show where we all go hang out at like a hunting lodge or something, you know, like that would be amazing. That's what I hate about SHOT Show.
Well, how do you find authenticity and sincerity, number one, in a place that looks like this, and number two, in a place where, you know, you're in a convention, man, everybody wants something from you, or you want something from somebody. How do you, as a person, find authenticity? How do you find relationships like this, right, from all that mess?
So I'm a trainer above all else. My responsibility is to my audience and my students to make sure I get it right. And push them and prepare them for a fight that they may get into, and then again they may not, but that's my primary duty. So that's my background with firearms and everything else. So whenever I see someone pick up a firearm, I can tell you within the first half a second whether they're trained or untrained. And I feel that I have the same empathy, the same, a lot of ability to read body language and read a person, their character. I can do that with someone very, very quickly. And I'm even that person that I think might be a little slick, you know, used car-y and all that stuff. I see through that very quickly, and I can tell if a person knows what he's talking about, or if there's gimmicky, if it's cheesy, whatever it is. And I'm still polite to that person, because I believe a man's measured on how he treats anyone, no matter what their status is. But I can feel it, you know. I trust that feeling when that happens. And then whenever there's a real connection, I see that immediately too, because I'm always looking for the real connection. I'm not looking for the negative. I'm looking for the positive.
Cool. So it's built in. It's in you.
Yes.
What about you? I mean, you're there standing at that booth and talking to a whole bunch of people all day. How do you find sincerity and authenticity in those conversations?
just getting to know people a little bit and asking them a little bit about themselves and trying to really just, I don't know, you get in situations like this and you end up finding yourself talking about yourself and what your products are and all that stuff. So I always try to make sure that I find out where that person comes from, where, you know, if they, just by talking to them, asking them questions, even if it has nothing to do with, you know, why we're at SHOT Show.
You're lucky. Like, I have to talk about myself. You're lucky you get to talk about your brother all day long. Like that's huge.
Yeah, it is motivating for sure. It's cool. Yeah, getting to tell that story.
If he was standing right here right now, if he was listening, if he was watching this video, man, what do you want to tell your brother? I mean,
I love you. I miss you. Yeah, I'll see you soon, but not too soon. It's a hard one.
We're gonna hold it down out here.
what do you want to tell his brother? Because you've spent a lot of time with this guy. You've had authentic conversations, I think. Maybe I mean, what do you want to say?
Thank you. Even though I'm familiar with the story and what happened, I'm sorry. I don't know you that well, and I am. When I come across, and not just Matt, like a lot of these guys, these heroes that have just done amazing things, and I've seen people do amazing things, and sometimes they lost their lives doing that, and firsthand, standing right there. And and it's not survivor's guilt for me. It's not post-traumatic stress. I'm a believer in post-traumatic growth and staying positive with all that. But one of the things that I have a regret instantly, and my regret is, man, I wish I could have known him. I wish I could have talked to him. I wish I could have known that person better. And I can know him through Jeff, and I can know him through the book that Jeff's working on that we were talking about earlier. I can know, and I want to know him, but I'm never really going to get to sit down and have that beer, you know. And that, to me, that's sad. It's so I don't even know the right word. Ending, you know. It's like there's just, I know that there's no hope for that, and that's a regret for me. You know?
What's this been like for you, man? You're on camera, you're talking about this stuff. Tell me about Daniel Shaw a little bit.
The first time that we met was like 2 nights ago. It feels like it was longer than
Yeah, it does.
Already. Yeah,
it does.
It's crazy. Just getting to his interest in our family and my brother, and then being able to actually meet your wife and learn about Alan and just a little bit, but see the passion that you guys have, and as your wife say to me, that it brings her back, but there's a light in her eyes, even though there's the pain there.
She loves the opportunity to talk about it.
Yeah,
Loves it.
Yeah, and it's the same with me. My mom is really good when she starts talking. My mom will like break down, but then she'll like power through, finishing the story. And I don't know how she does that when she hits those moments, but it's a powerful thing to just like be there with you guys and just heard a little bit about it, but see just such a big piece of what he was to you guys in that, you know, those few moments that we got to.
That's totally mutual.
First few
It's
moments
the
that we got to meet.
same thing for you, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Thank you, guys.
I met Jeff Axelson at a party where I was informed that he had paid for a 10-second piece in a video where I do a voiceover of me handling one of his rifles. Since I'm part of a Gold Star family and have lost many brothers myself, I told him that I wouldn't do it, and that the best video my team puts out this show will be one telling his story, and we don't want anything in return. I introduced Jeff to my wife, whose little brother had passed away less than a mile from me in Iraq in '03. We all three stood there crying and hugging each other in the middle of this party. My time with Jeff being a small part of his story and helping keep alive Matt's memory as well as the other heroes Axelson Tactical represents was by far the highlight of my SHOT Show. Jeff and I had both lost brothers, but we both gained a new one in a few short hours together. I'm humbled to be a small part of Jeff's story, and I thank you for watching. Please go watch the full video on my channel and share it so others can learn of Matt and all of his brothers' example.